Hey, what's going on, everyone? Coach Hamley here with you for another episode of the Mental Side TMS, episode 71. Seeing who's alive and awake on this beautiful Wednesday morning as we get our day going here and get ourselves moving in the right direction with Wednesday Word Edition to this podcast. For those of you who have been with me for a while now, it is much appreciated. Thanks for your support. Thanks for giving your feedback, comments, and text, phone calls, and just helping send good vibes and energy my way. If you could, share out the link. I tried to post every day out on all the social media pages on behalf of Slugger Sports Academy, and give the videos a like, give the channel a like, and let's keep it on moving. So Wednesday word today, and I was thinking about this on my drive this morning. As you know, I'm normally a moving target, and this morning is no different, and got myself a little iced coffee and got into my flow state on the drive. As I have told you before, car rides are definitely where I get some good thinking in, along with those nice runs, and I don't like running. So today's word is limits, and really kind of dawned on me yesterday. I shouldn't say dawn, but maybe think about it once again, where we how we perceive the world around us, how we create our reality is based on the limits that we put on ourselves. And I know I've heard Tony Robbins speak on this, where, forgive me if I butcher this, however, he said we need to divorce ourselves from the story that we tell ourselves and marry the truth. And what he means by that is we need to get out of our own way. A lot of us tell this story to make and rationalize why our life is the way it is, instead of marrying that truth, instead of truly acknowledging what is going on in our life. So how does that relate to limits? Well, a lot of us have married this limit. I'm too fat, I'm too stupid, I'm too short, I'm too this, I'm not that, I'm not like them, I'm not like my parents, I'm not like my siblings. All these I can't, I don't, I should, all this negative energy, all this negative language. And I hear it a lot on the baseball field. I heard it yesterday from a guy throwing for us who, what did he say? He said, "Coach, I don't have my best breaking ball today." I said, "Well, where'd it go?" Just trying to get him to loosen up. And I said, "Well, here's the thing, man. You're pitching a pretty good game. Does the other team know you don't have your good breaking ball?" "Well, no." "Okay. So it's only in your mind. It's only in your head, the limits. Nobody else cares." Okay? And truthfully, that's how life is. Everyone is so wound up and so centered and focused on themselves. Even the good people, even the people closest to in your life. I mean, we all have our own lives. We're all, in our own headspace. We truly are on our own. No one else cares. So at the end of the day, that should be gratifying. That should be strength, because you control so much more. You control the limits. Now, obviously, you can't control how you start off in life socioeconomically. You can't control your height. You can't control just general smarts. However, you can control, and I've talked about this a number of times, the TNTs, those takes no talents. You can control whether or not you're positive. You can control whether or not you work hard, whether or not you're coachable, whether or not you show up on time, positive self-talk, positive body language, all those things that take absolutely no talent. Okay? If you come to any of the games that I happen to be coaching at, doesn't matter which team, doesn't matter which age level, when we are coming out on defense in between innings, you'll always hear me say, everybody can hustle and you have 12 seconds to do it. Everybody can hustle and you have 12 seconds to do it. Meaning you have 12 seconds to get on the field, You have 12 seconds to get off the field. And that comes down to, again, regardless of what your limits are, you can always show hustle. And if you're trying to get recruited, if you're trying to get to the next level, one surefire way to not get to the next level is to show a college coach that you are too good to jog or even maybe sprint onto the field. So again, limits are Wednesday word. Limits are what we put on ourselves. I think we tend to buy in to this victimized state of mind that I have limits, this person has wronged me, I didn't get my chance, I didn't get my opportunity, and the list goes on and on and on. Excuse, excuse, excuse. And just remember, excuses sound best to those who make them. And people will listen politely and kindly to you as you rant and rave and give your excuses. But at the end of the day, they don't care. And 90% of people are glad that you have the problems because it makes them feel good about themselves. So yeah, you're justified in having an excuse. You're justified that you woke up and you have a headache, a stomach ache, you're too short, you're too whatever. However, what are you going to do about it? There's a lot of life to live. There's a lot of grains of sand in the hourglass, and we only have one go around. We only have one go around in this life. There are no do-overs. So you can go through life, restricting yourself because of the perceived limits you've given yourself or the perceived limits that you've allowed other people to put on you. Or you can say, you know what? I'm just going to live my best life. I was not an overly talented ball player. I mean, high school, 5'11", $170, not real eye candy for a high-level baseball. However, what I did do, and this is with hindsight, thinking back, and I did a lot of the takes, no talents. I didn't have them mastered. However, I definitely took pride in working hard. I definitely took pride in showing up to every weight room, conditioning, extra training, because I knew I'm not physically gifted. So I knew I had to do everything else right to get any kind of opportunity. And there's a lot of people who walk around saying, well, I don't have this, I don't have that, and they dwell on that, and they don't take advantage of what they can do. Life's a big card game, guys. If you're a euchre player, you read the cards that are out there in front of you, right? You know how many cards are laid out. You know how many cards are buried. Play with what's in front of you. If you play Texas Hold'em, you're playing more so the people across from you than you are the cards. No one needs to know you have a handful of 2s and 9s. Bluff your way through it. Fake it until you become it. And are you going to mess up? Absolutely. Are you going to fall face first in the dirt? Absolutely. However, if you can fall face down, you can push yourself back up. If you fall backwards, you can look up, you can get up. It's a simple game that we choose to just complicate, just like baseball. So that's your Wednesday word. I didn't go too long on you there. I got a lesson here in a minute, so I'll cut it. But Wednesday word, limit. And just remember, we give ourselves the limits. So it's a controllable. Control what you can control. We keep coming back to that theme through 71 episodes here. Control what you can control. And limits definitely are something that we can control. Thanks again on behalf of Slugger Sports Academy for being here with us this morning. I'll post it on my Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and the YouTube channel. I'll keep them coming. I'll keep making them better. I'll keep listening, reading, learning myself so I can give you great content, great information. If you have a content idea or any thoughts, please comment, reach out to me, message me, and I'd be happy to conversate with you and keep this going. Spread the circle, make the circle larger. That's the only thing I ask. Share it out. Share out a video that you like to somebody in your life who you think would benefit from it. Until we talk again, always keep slugging.